video, man. He dropped a video called "Why They Keep Lying About Kendrick's Tour." Now, this is one of those things that we see a lot with the OVO side, man. It seems like, again, they still just try to find a win anywhere. We're past that. We passed that point. They try to find any different angle, any different narrative to try to spin, empty seats. And then every time that happens, we end up seeing a completely different view of that. Like, we end up seeing the crowd going crazy. Shout out to Don Mega. Shout out to Don Mega. We end up seeing the crowds going crazy. We end up seeing places that their first language isn't English singing along to every song, bro. It's crazy. So I think it's very interesting that it continues to happen. So shout out to my dog, Lightwalker X. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Hit that like button if you guys haven't done it already. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. Kendrick Lamar show looking mad empty. Academics, of course. Of course. Of course. Kendrick Lamar show looking mad empty, blood. See what he tried to do before? Is it J2's birthday? Happy birthday to J2, man. I didn't know it was your birthday, man. Happy birthday. He did the same thing when he tried to compare YB and Kendrick Lamar. The show is just a completely different show, bro. It's just like thinking that you're gonna get the same crowd at the Weeknd concert as you would at maybe like a Chris Brown show. Now, they're kind of in the same lane slightly, but Chris Brown's show gonna be way different. So, trying to spin them narratives, man. Kendrick Lamar show looking mad empty, blood. But every time they do that, they end up getting proven wrong. What's the next clip? Hoes mad. Bruh, just cancel the tour, gang. Wrap this up. Now, why would you think he would cancel the tour after he just broke records over here in the U? Why would you think that? That makes sense to y'all? That makes no sense. Why would he cancel the tour? Because you say he should? That's crazy. How many records broken? Canceled a tour? Tell me you didn't graduate without telling me you didn't graduate. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. They need to stop hating on Kendrick. These people out here simps mad because he uniquely himself. Yeah, I don't understand why that is. Man. Don't be shy. Show an angle of the whole tarped out sections. Iceman. Look at the names of these, bro. Look at the names of these people. What was the last one? Academics, Iceman, DC Sixer. The OVOs for real. The OVOs for real is out, bro. The DC Sixer. Come on, bro. Iceman. Adding gas. Can literally see the top all covered up because everyone got upgraded seats. The owls holding up. And then look. Hold on. I gotta mute this though, because I gotta mute this. I feel like this is definitely Family Ties. They going crazy for Family Ties. What Koala at? What? Okay, bro. Insanity. Absolute insanity.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Lightwalker X here, back with another video, and the OV hoes are back at it again. I feel like I'm just going to be dropping vids every day now at this point, letting you know that the new narrative that they created
wait.
isn't...
Nah, I got to read that. He's talking. I got to read that. The strange part is that these are just plain facts. The smear campaign has not even started, but keep watching because a certain leprechaun once delivered a prophetic quote. Get spooky every day in October. Oh my God. The lameness. The lameness of it all. Niggas quoting October like, come on, bro. You are fighting for another man. Relax. Relax.
Now at this point,
and the thing is, people, we not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not caping. We just proving y'all wrong. We're not caping. We just proving y'all wrong. Stop it. Relax. Kendrick's new flow's coming. Be patient. Brother, show my ass and take y'all to class. Can multitask like Megan, brother.
letting you know that the new narrative that they created isn't sticking. Well,
Oh
they're
my
back at it.
God. SZA abandoned that and his tour went completely downhill. You hate to see it. The amount of people just on the floor alone, mind you, it's a solo Kendrick show. Argentina looks insane. What?
Again, unfortunately, with more narratives. And like I said in, I think, one of my previous uploads, they're going to continue to just try to discredit Kendrick's tour.
Packed stadiums, not sure about that. Who is this?
On every stop. But the part that baffles me about this whole thing is that they're
Cameraman keep getting the view low to not show the completely empty top half. My question is Drake even doing those numbers? Is Drake even doing those numbers? The bottom half.
Same narratives over and over again.
Yeah.
That's the part that's crazy. Now, I know for one of Kendrick's recent Latin America concerts, one of the stadiums that he performed in, the top section was actually closed off, right? So the OV hosts, you already know, they were going to use that to spin the narrative that he can't sell and that they're using this because there's low ticket sales. Well, in actuality, he actually sold out the capacity for the venue. For whatever reason, I guess for the concerts for the venue, that is the amount they allowed for the show. So at that point...
So, I mean, at that point, I don't really even know what you can say. If the venue is not allowing that section to be used, then do we control the venues now? Do we control the venues now? They say, hey, you can't use that part. What you supposed? Nah, we using it. All right, we got to prove to the OV hoes that we can pack out a show. All right, don't y'all tell us what we can do. We own the venue, all right?
It makes sense, right? Logistic wise. And when it comes to arena shows or any other type of stadium shows, there's always going to be sections blocked off, whether it may be in the top, it may be some smaller seating sections in the middle, or obviously behind the stage. The floor of the stadium seemed larger than the stadiums that they were performing at before. So it seems that they're just kind of substituting more floor space by funneling most of the fans on the floor, and then the rest get to go to the second levels of the stadium. So it seems like they're just maximizing space on the floor. And given
I mean, that's the thing though, like if the floor has the space to use, that's probably where you want all the people anyway. You could imagine even if they didn't use the seats at all and they had this endless amount of floor space, I wouldn't want to just have everybody up there. I want everybody down on the floor with me, right? He reached the max because the people on the field counted for the people that would have been in the top of the stadium. Facts. Drake didn't even finish the Australian tour. How can anyone compare him or anyone to... I don't know, bro. But they will try. They will try. We almost at 100 likes in the stream. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate it, gang. Back to the video.
You've seen how the crowd was moving in Argentina.
Right.
It looks like that's probably the case, but who knows? We never do this for any other artist, right? But the stands, they come outside and they make it such a big deal, and they use it to try and spin a narrative that there are low ticket sales. But the part that I find hilarious is that these sets of shows are the only ones on this entire tour that actually had that happen. Like every other show, every stadium, it was completely full. We'd never seen them cover anything on any other show on this tour up until now.
Because they have to, when they find the opening, they take it. Very opportunistic. Whenever they find the opening, they have to take it. And it's like at this point, I don't even really think that I don't think that they believe that it's actually going to stick. It's just saying it so it's out into the ethos. And you had people saying like, oh, the Kendrick echo chamber. It's like, bro, it's not even about that no more. Like, it's not about that. It's just every time Y'all say something dumb, we gotta correct it. That's it. Look back on BBL Drizzy when he went to Argentina in 2023. They was disappointed and he left 10 minutes early and they were upset. Look back on BBL Drizzy. Look back when BBL Drizzy went there. I gotta see this. Is this true? Is this real? What'd you say? Argentina? Let me see. Drake fans crash out on him for terrible performance in Argentina and scamming. What? He got booed off stage at Camp Flognaw 3 years ago. They ain't want him then. Where is this at? Drake gets awkwardly rejected at a live show. Oh my God. I want to see this clip, but it's a much longer video. Oh, it's just statements about it. That's crazy though. I didn't know that. Drake canceled the show because fans couldn't speak English. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. He also refused to let them stream. Correct. And they didn't stream neither. That is wild. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look into that.
So maybe it's a logistic issue. Maybe it's just a capacity thing. Maybe that's just how much they want to allow for the concert. Who knows what it may be over there. But as far as the entire tour, this hasn't been a reoccurring thing. The levels that these people are going to try and discredit him every time, it's baffling to me. So it looks like there are people who are paying reporters or just making bot accounts that are Spanish or from South America. They're paying these accounts or even cosplaying as these accounts as unbiased news reporters who are going to these shows and are actually reporting on them in Spanish to the people.
That's dirty, bro. That's dirty. If that's the case, right? If that's the case and they paying these local outlets or, like he said, cosplaying as these local outlets to try to spin the narrative from the home front is diabolical. Anything. But again, like, if we seen what Kendrick did in the US, and I'm just throwing this out there, y'all could answer it and let me know how y'all feel about it. Even if he didn't do those numbers in South America, I don't think that would affect what has already been done. I don't think so. I mean, globally, we already know what the impact is. And I remember asking y'all before too, right? I remember asking y'all before, like, what was what was it like in some of these places? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like in some of these places. I don't know what the median income is. I don't know. It seemed like they can afford to go to the show and go out and then know all the lyrics. So it's like, bro, what are you talking about? Just let it go. Just let it go.
To let them know that, there are low ticket sales.
Kelani,
Kendrick's having a hard time selling his tickets. This is what they're doing. And there are people in Telegram groups, group chats, actively on a smear campaign, trying to figure out ways to discredit him. And every single time it doesn't work. But it's the fact that they're going to the lengths of using their own money to bot tweets to make it look like that they have a one-up.
Botting tweets, spending your own money to buy tweets is crazy. You have to be a parasocial, sociopath? Not psychopath, a sociopath in order to use your own money to assist in lifting another person that has nothing to do with you. Not even close. That's insane.
On you or attack certain creators because they send their tweets to certain group chats that they have, and then in that way they can send all their little quarter outlets to that they have a one-up on you, or attack certain creators because they send their tweets to certain group chats that they have, and then in that way they can send all their little quarter owls minions to come and feed into your comments.
So we've heard about this through several other creators. I'm not even going to mention who they are because we've seen it in real time happening. Several other creators said that they were being attacked because their tweets were being posted in these groups. That's one of the reasons, honestly, bro, why I'm just not on Twitter like that. Like I post stuff every now and again. It's usually a video or something that, you know what I'm saying, in relation to something that's happening right now. But I don't really post on Twitter like that, bro. I just feel like it's such a negative place. And I was told it was a negative place, and I seen it through my peers, and I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, I don't think I want to do that. Kendrick Lamar concert, they spoke English all his songs because they knew Kendrick when he went there for the songs to Pimp a to Pimp a Butterfly, right? I remember that. First time at Spurs, but true.
To come at you at one point. It's very targeted and it's very strategic. Like I said, they have a strategy. And that's the one thing I'll give them. They're very committed. I just wish they would use this for, beneficial purposes. Maybe trying to help the world and make it a better place. But no, they're doing this for someone that's not paying them any mind and not giving them no money. So that's the part that's crazy to me. But they are very much committed. I just wish they would use this for, beneficial purposes. Maybe trying to help the world and make it a better place. But no, they're doing that.
I mean, I can't even task them with helping the world to make a better place because, you know what I'm saying? I just think that the effort that it's not benefiting you in any way. Like it's not benefiting you at all. And this is what we're getting. I remember you were conflicted. Chill out.
It's for someone that's not paying them any mind and not giving them no money. None. So that's the part that's crazy to me. But they are very much in a hive mind mentality and are creating strategies to try and discredit Kendrick at every turn that they can.
But ironically, that seems to be the same accusation that gets pushed towards the non-OVO side, though, right? Like, and I genuinely don't see it that way. Like, I've gone back and I've listened to my reactions too, and I remember giving credit where credit was due, never jocking any specific side until the lawsuit, the accusations, the PD, all that stuff start coming out and being like, yo, wait. Then you had Chapo kind of going heavy on his bro. He stole everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of, that's when that kind of, I would say the shift maybe started to happen for me. Because at that time, I was giving credit where credit was due, man. If Drake was dropping something dope, I was like, yo, that was cool. And then we just started to see more and more of it. So I don't see how they think it's, how it's the same. It's not the same. That did what COVID did. Smoking on top 5.
In reality, all this does is make it more difficult for Drake. Your fan base will be a reflection of who you are. No doubt, even if you don't have any connection to your fans, if your fan base is moving a certain type of way, it will reflect on you as the artist. The reason why I think they don't understand it is because Drake does play into these things. Like, he wants his fans to do this. So it's, in their case, the ringleader, Drake himself is.
And that's why you get the same comparison from him and Nicki. It's like the whole Young Money, all of them do the same thing. They weaponize their fan bases. Could you imagine, just imagine if Kendrick decided to weaponize his fan base, which he would never do. Not even but if he did, it would be so much worse for them. If he said, all right, look, gang, this is what's happening. I'm going to need y'all to show some support. That's all he would have to say. He wouldn't have to say nothing vindictive, vile, and it would just be what it is. But he doesn't choose to do that. And somehow they have the fan bases that are willing to openly go out and just cause chaos for no reason.
The one that definitely entertains this. You could even say potentially that maybe he is behind some of these things. That's alleged. We don't know. There's no concrete proof to say these things, right? But it does feel very much that he plays into these antics. He plays into the internet stuff. He plays into the narratives, and he wants his fans to continue that. Because if he didn't, he would tell them to stop. But Drake is in a mentality where he thinks that is good. It's a mentality where you just continue to push a lie online until people believe it. It's not difficult for his hive mind, echo chamber, quarter owls to believe what they're trying to push. There's ringleaders in the group, and then they let everyone else know this is what we're going with today, and everybody else sticks with it. So then in turn, what they do, they just...
It's like lieutenants and generals and you know what I'm saying? And You're spreading the message down to everybody else, and then they go out and do the bidding. It's kind of nasty when you think about it. Barty Gang will go hard for Kendrick just because we like him. Most of the Drake fans on Twitter be having AI profile pictures. I don't like new Kendrick fans. We were better. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's one of those things where some fans attach themselves to like the cause and the song and everything that happened after that, and not necessarily the artist, right? The people who rock with the artist and understand and have listened to the artist is different. But when you just rocking with because everybody's over here now, that's the weird part.
Go online and continue to push lie until more people believe it. And if you have enough people continue to push a lie online, eventually people will believe it. And I think that's what Drake has been very good at up until now. This battle has opened the Pandora's box, and now we're seeing all the lies and everything, all the plays in real time and how they actually maneuver with these things. But with the tour, it's just very pointless because it's always going to sell out. It's always going to be high capacity, and it's always going to look good. He may have 20 seats remaining. Who cares? No one you know is doing this.
Because we judging my moves, but please tell me, what have you done?
I love that line, and I've always said that line because at the end of the day, these are people who are everyday people trying to discredit what celebrities are doing, and they haven't amounted to any of that type of success. Who are we to say these things, right? We've never filled stadiums with 80,000 people based off our music. Like, that's a feat and accomplishment that we should appreciate regardless of the artist that you like. They're going to continue to push narratives, but nonetheless, the Argentina show looked like to be one of the littest shows on this damn tour. No pun intended. Honestly, they might get it. It's going to be very difficult when this is all said and done to rank who had the littest shows. I'm going to be biased. I still think Toronto is in that top 5. Night 1 or night 2. You have to put Toronto in the top 5 for the littest shows.
Oh, he from Toronto too? Yeah, I do remember the Toronto show being crazy, and I think it was New York night 2? Am I mistaken? Tasha Shay, what up? I think it was New York night 2 that might have had a crazy show too.
But I don't know who got the latest show right now. Look like Argentina might got it, but all the shows in Latin America have been going crazy. So that's one thing I'll give the Spanish fans. You guys are turning up and you guys deserve it. It's amazing.
The Spanish fans get lit, period. They get lit, bro. That's why bro, why am I drawing the blank? That's why the Bad Bunny show probably actually gonna be crazy. They get lit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The dancing and everything. Like, we be on some cool over here. Like, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We get a little two-step, a little bop in. They be going nuts. They be trying to mosh. Shit, they be going nuts over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like soccer, I guess, or football. They go crazier for soccer than we go for football. Like, we go crazy for football, but them go crazy. It's just a different type of vibe. And that's what they were saying from before, bro. Like, that's nothing. When it gets over here, it's finna be wild. I had people saying that the whole time.
Thing to see this GNX tour live. It's an amazing thing to see. I cannot emphasize it more than enough. But you guys are single-handedly disproving the narratives. And I love that for you guys. Enjoy yourselves and turn up because that's all we need to do. That's how it should be. We should be sensible in that aspect. We should be the ones to just appreciate the music, respect an artist. You may not like the music or the artist that, you know, someone else may like, but at the end of the day, I don't have to go out of my way to slight them or create false narratives about them. Unless they give you a reason to dislike them, that's different, right? You have your opinion, you can share that. Of course, not everyone has to like the artist that you like, but and
that's one of the things that I want to try to push a little bit more. Is that I know that there are some people that just don't like certain artists, and that's fine. But we're not haters. We're not gonna just hate to hate. If the music is good, the music is good, and we have to kind of accept that.
Out of the way to slight the artists that I dislike, and that's just me. Right, I have way more important things to do than go out of my way to do that for free, because I ain't getting paid. And even then, if I'm getting paid, it just shows that I don't have no morality, right? Because I do believe some of those people on that side are getting paid, and it just shows that you're a horrible person, because you're just spreading lies, and all that energy is just gonna come back to you. So good luck to you. That's all I gotta say. So you guys let me know what you think. Argentina went up. As you can see the footage, it looks like they were going crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed that show. And anyone else that's been on the tour that has seen any show, you guys already know what it is. This experience is amazing, and it's just an amazing thing to also see him disprove the narratives so easily. That's all he has to do. He just goes and tours to another city, turns up. That's all it is. And that's all it should be. No narratives, no noise, no lawsuits.
Respect.
Unfortunately, the other side, that's all they believe in. So until they finally get over it, which it's going to take a long time,
they won't.
Unfortunately have to continue to deal with this noise.
It's never going to happen.
Until then, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video.
Hey, shout out to the homie, man. Make sure y'all go check out Light Walker X, man. He's got 4K. I'm going to make sure I definitely tag him in this video, man. Make sure y'all go support him too. This is a dope video. I've never seen anything else he's put out. I've seen this only. I'm just being honest. I've only seen this. All right, man. That was fire. Let me know how y'all feel about that one in the comments. No love for the argues, but respect.